How's it going, guys? Just doing a little vlog for you. Wanted to cover a few things about my channel and other stuff. First off, before anything, if you haven't seen it yet, and I'll put a link to it down below here, I suggest you check out Bitter Poet Madman's video where he interviews Jim Morrison. I thought it was pretty goddamn fucking awesome, actually. When I first saw it on my subscriptions list, I thought, okay, this can be either really, really bad, or it's going to be really, really good. And it turned out to be really, really good. So, cheers to you, man. That was an awesome video. I love that. That was really entertaining. Looks like you put a lot of work into it. It was pretty cool. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to Bitter Poet Madman, by the way, one of the best beer reviewers on YouTube. And that video is awesome, so check that out. Quick note to any new subscribers. First of all, thanks for subscribing, of course. I know, like, I get a lot of subscribers now. Like, sometimes I've gotten like 10 a day, and I just get a little email notification saying so and so is subscribed to you. Okay, now, if you are a beer reviewer or you have some sort of alcohol related channel, something like that, and let me know, okay? Like, send me a personal message and let me know, because unless it says in your name of your channel, like beer reviewer Joe or something like that, you know, I'm probably not going to go and check your channel out and see whether you're a beer reviewer or not. I just don't have the time. Like, I scan my new subscriptions list every time specifically for like a name that would key into my head. Oh, there's a beer reviewer, so I'll subscribe to him, because I do sub for subs with beer reviewers, alcohol reviewers, or whatever. So yeah, if you are a beer reviewer and you're wondering why I didn't sub back to you, or an alcohol reviewer or whatever, something related to that, send me a personal message and let me know, okay? Because I don't want to look like I'm being a dick or something and ignoring you. I will sub for beer review channels and things like that, okay? Also, if you send me a friend request, don't feel slighted if I don't accept it. I don't accept friend requests. I have one person on my friends list, and that's it. And that's just because I don't have any other way to contact that person at the moment. But I found friends lists. I don't know, they might have changed by now, but I found them very annoying when YouTube first started. I had some friends on a friends list, and then I was getting like video suggestions and all kinds of other bullshit, and it was pissing me off. I didn't like it, so I don't do friend things. If I like your channel, I'll sub back to you. That's it. Okay, sub. So I had two interesting suggestions. This is actually probably about a couple months back now, for future videos. First one, someone wanted me to do a top 10 beers vid, like what I personally feel are my top 10 beers. I did do a top 10 beers of all time list kind of thing in one of my FAQ videos, but I feel it'd be better if I did do like just my current top 10, like what I'm drinking at the moment, and so I will be doing that sometime in the near future. Don't know how helpful this will be for most viewers outside of Canada, and even specifically probably Nova Scotia, but I'm going to do it anyway, just for the hell of it. Second idea, and I thought it was a really good idea, but it's going to take a lot of work. Someone wanted me to make like a buyer's guide for beer. Like, what I'd do is I'd suggest an affordable, widespread beer for every different style. Like, say, Vienna lager, I can suggest to the people buy Sam Adams, although that probably wouldn't be a good example because Sam Adams is actually fairly expensive, at least here in Canada it is. But you see what I mean, right? I'd go through all the different like major styles. Like I wouldn't go incredibly eccentric like double, triple IPA, blah, 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 blah. And of course there's plenty of styles I haven't had yet, but the idea, you know, what's the best lager, what's the best macro lager, what's the best bitter, that's, you know, widely available, good price range. So I'm thinking about doing that, and I think it would actually be kind of cool if different beer reviewers did that for their individual like regions or whatever, like the stuff they can get there. Like my selection of beer is incredibly limited, so there's a lot of things I would suggest that no one else would be able to get. It would be more like a Nova Scotia's buyer guide, right? Or maybe a Maritimes buyer's guide. But anywhere outside of that, it would be like useless, pretty much. So I think I am going to do that. I'll try to make it like a Nova Scotian's buyer's guide. I know I do have a lot of viewers here from the Maritimes too, so it would be slightly helpful, I'm sure. And I'll try to include like big name examples as well to include in it. Probably not beers that necessarily are affordable, but good examples of different styles that are widely available and people should try out anyway. It's supposed to be like a guide for people just getting into beer, so I don't know. If any other beer reviewers want to try to make something like that too, I think that'd be pretty helpful. In other news, I'm doubly bummed out this week. Not only is it going to be like the hottest week of the fucking year, probably, for this summer anyway. It's going to be like 40 degrees with the humidex, basically all week. It's going to suck fucking ass. I know there's plenty of you lizards down south who don't mind that sort of weather, but man, they don't jive with this fucking Eskimo, I'm telling you right now. It's funny, a couple of years ago, like we get these immigrant, no, not immigrant, but we get sort of outside workers from different countries, like it's a Commonwealth kind of thing, where different Caribbean countries that are in the actual Commonwealth, like Canada, the UK, etc. And we get Mexicans too, sort of migrant workers, maybe you could call them seasonal workers, basically, outside seasonal workers. We get lots of those in Nova Scotia, different seasons. We get them in the summer too. Probably about 2 years ago now, we had a bunch of Jamaicans, and actually they've come just like every year. I think they're Jamaicans, Haitians or Jamaicans or something along that line. Anyway, there was a big pack of them, and you know who they are. Like they're distinctly, you can distinctly tell that they're foreigners, right? So anyway, my dad was walking down the street in the town right next to this one time, or maybe he wasn't walking down the street, but he was down there anyway, and he saw one of these guys go by on a bike. And funniest thing, man, it was probably 35 degrees Celsius with humidex. Buddy was wearing a winter jacket and a winter hat, knit winter hat, right? That's just amazing, mind-blowing, how some people can stand that sort of heat and then come up here and find this sort of heat cold. Wow. The other bummer, other than the heat wave, is my favorite pizza place just burnt down, just down the street here, man. Must have been sometime just before 2 in the morning, it caught fire. All of a sudden these trucks started showing up, woke me the hell up, and I've been basically up since. And it's 9 or 10ish now in the morning. Yeah, it really pisses me off. Really good pizza, really good people, hard workers, treat their regular customers like royalty. I really hope they manage to bounce back from this. I mean, I know they were just about to move actually to a new location, and they hadn't yet gotten all their equipment out of there, so the place fucking burnt down, and it's probably all a fucking write-off, right? The whole place was gutted. The flames were like way higher than the fucking fire trucks last night. So, yeah. Anyway, cheers, guys. Probably not as many new beer reviews coming up, just because there ain't that many new beers around at the moment. There might be some. Who knows? There might be some new summer beers coming in. You can never really tell with the NSLC. But there will be booze reviews, plenty of booze reviews coming up. Going to start getting into some rums. Going to try for some more whiskeys. I'm going to invest in some bigger bottles of whiskey, but it's going to be a significant investment, a lot of money, but should be worth it. Should be fun. All right, guys.